Hi there. My name is Hugh Vanderlinden. I'm a high school counselor in Southern California. I've been working in high school as a counselor and as a teacher for over 30 years now. And I want to talk to you about high school and what you have to do in high school in order to get into college. Now, high school is very important. What you do in high school is really important and reflects on you as a person. And that tells the universities the kind of person you are, and that's how they decide if they will be admitting you to their university. So I have a special 3-step program. It's very simple, and it will help you stay focused on the 3 key things that you need to do in high school in order to get accepted to a 4-year university. Now, the 3 key components to college admissions I call Get Into College, G-E-T. And those 3 letters stand for grades, extracurricular, and testing. And we will go into a little more detail on each of those 3 things. Now first, grades. Grades are extremely important. Universities will be looking at your high school grades. Always take the most challenging classes that you can be successful in. So, if your high school offers AP or honors classes, it's advised to take those if you feel confident that you can receive a decent grade. And when I say decent grade, I mean a C or better. Universities don't want you to take challenging courses in high school and not get good grades in those. If that happens, the universities just assume that you're not really learning anything in those classes. Secondly, you want to check with your local universities to find out what subject areas you need to take in high school and how many years you need to take. So in California, they call that the A through G course requirements. So you need to take a certain number of years in high school of math, of English, of science, of a foreign language, and so on. So just make sure that you know what those requirements are and that you take all those classes in high school. Also, be sure that the courses you're taking in high school fulfill those college requirements. Not all classes offered in high school fulfill the university's requirements. So be sure you talk to your high school counselor about that and you know exactly what classes to take while you're in high school. Now, always do all your homework. Always study days before the test. Always prioritize your work and always get help when you need it. Getting the best grades possible in high school is very, very important. So that's the G, grades. Now the second important thing to do while in high school to assure a university admits you is to be involved in extracurricular activities. So grades are definitely the most important thing. But what else you're involved in during those 4 years in high school also are very important. So get involved in something other than just schoolwork. Maybe it's sports, maybe it's volunteering, maybe it's at your church or in the community. But whatever the case, you want to be involved in things. You want to do something more than just schoolwork during the 4 years of high school. And be committed to something. Become a leader in a club, at your church, on your sport team. And stick with a couple of things rather than just jumping from one thing to another thing to another thing. High schools offer loads of extracurricular activities: choir, band, drama, computer clubs, chess clubs, debate clubs, the yearbook, journalism, you name it. There are so many things to be involved in at high school. So choose a couple that you're interested in and stick with them and become a leader. And during the summer, think about taking classes at the local community college, or maybe going to a science camp or some other kind of summer program. Maybe you want to volunteer in the community or work on making a film for a film festival, or maybe teach yourself to play piano or some other creative thing. But don't waste your summers. That is a key time to become involved in extracurricular things. So the first thing to do in high school, number 1, grades. Get the best grades possible. Number 2, extracurricular. Get involved in things and show the universities that you're a leader. Now, the third item in our 3 simple steps to college admissions is T for testing. Now, tests are very important, and universities are changing their policies on the importance of tests and what tests you have to take and what they'll be looking at to decide on your admissions. So make sure that you're checking with your counselor at your high school, but the fact of the matter is, you will be taking some standardized tests, and they will be applying to your admissions to the university. So make sure you study, you do your absolute best on all the tests you take. They might save you time in college, and that means saving you money. So always, when there's standardized tests being offered at the high school, take them seriously and do your best. Many of those will be looked at by the universities, okay? So, in review, the 3 simple steps to college admissions while you're in high school. Number 1, grades. Get the best grades possible. Take the most challenging classes you can take in high school. Number 2, extracurricular. Get involved in other things, not just schoolwork. Sports, church groups, volunteering in the community. Become a leader in those. And then thirdly, tests. Make sure you always do your absolute best on standardized tests. Make sure you study for those. So, GET. Get into college. And that's how you do it in high school. If you follow this and stay true to it, I guarantee you that you'll be spending 4 years in high school, and then you'll be headed off to an amazing university afterwards.